This is the fastest opener we'll ever do, and I can't wait to watch this. This is the final joke, and we are ready to do this. Are you ready? Because I'm so stoked.
I'm super ready. All right, let's get to it.
Let her grieve. I've prepared a little something. Her death was not an empty sacrifice. And of my friend, I will say just this. Of all the souls I have met on my journeys, hers was the most human. Huh?
Wow, that wasn't
awful.
As apropos a speech
That's
now as when it was originally delivered by William Shatner's Captain James Tiberius Kirk in Star Trek II.
Dude.
Goodbye, my dear fiance.
Not quite.
Who's gonna water my roots? I don't trust any of these assholes.
You'll be missed.
She's really dead? Oh. But she's being planted like a seed.
She's a doctor, damn it. Who chiseled this shit?
Yep. Final driving force. Yep.
What are you doing?
He doesn't want you to follow Ivy to the grave.
So that's it? We're just supposed to sit here twiddling our thumbs?
Unless you got some kind of actual plan, I say yes.
Yes, I've got one.
Does it involve indiscriminate smashing of other people's property?
No, she always wanted me to get rid of this asshole, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Still not a plan.
I'm working on one. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need to work together.
I work alone.
What about
No one knows Joker better than you and me.
I've got a file on him. I'll be right back.
I've
Put
got
our
a
heads
file
together
on
and we
him.
can beat him.
He's so
And we'll go back to
desperate.
doing whatever it is you do.
I'm not teaming up with you. You should be locked up in Arkham.
Joker killed Ivy, took over Gotham, and cut off your bat nuts. Help me!
You're never gonna believe this. Found Joker's file, but he replaced it with one of those greeting cards that plays music.
That's pretty cool, actually.
What do you bring to the table,
Fair.
Quinn?
The thing he wants most.
Who is it? Harley! To what do I owe the pledge?
Well, seeing as it's your birthday and all, I got you a gift.
Oh, you shouldn't have. I mean, especially after what I did to Ivy.
Of course I'm referring to the murdering her on purpose.
Murdering her on
More
purpose.
than you'll ever know. But I'm also practical. You won, and I want to be on the winning side.
Oh, Harley, how positively mature of you.
I know, real growth. I thought maybe we could patch things up over a steaming cup of Batman.
Oh, yes, that's right. It's not Harley he wants most. It's
Batman.
he wants most.
Everything. You found the one thing I wanted and didn't have. He's buying it. Just keep your
That's cool.
Well, happy birthday to me!
My special birthday song. What do you say, Harl?
For old time's sake.
Happy birthday.
It's weird to hear her use that voice again.
Happy birthday to you.
You look at this dumbass son of a bitch. Dumbass.
Happy birthday, Clown Prince of Evil. Happy birthday to you.
And many more!
No, Clayface.
Wait a minute. That's not Batman!
Damn it, missed.
Keep banging away. You'll never get away with this. Nighty-night, Batman. Grab them!
It is weird how they made the villain of Batman clowns. They're like, well, obviously, what's the obvious choice for a villain to a bat? A clown. I do love the art style in this show.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, you know, what's the obvious villain, main villain to a spider? A goblin. Like, Aquaman would make sense for a villain to Spider-Man. God, he's awful.
Andy, crap your pants!
No, nurse, I said to prick his boil.
Oh, because he didn't laugh. Jeez, what a horror show. Yeah, this sort of thing wouldn't happen in Marvel. It's too over the top. It's far too over the top. If it did, it would be part of an alternate reality that they would ultimately undo at some point.
Yeah.
They wouldn't accept this as this happened. Moving on.
What the hell are you doing?
The amount of chaos and anarchy going on here.
38 years. I'm 25, and you know how I feel about
He's 25? Are you
That could have
serious?
hit me in the eye.
Sorry about that. Let's find out.
Oh shit.
Hell, but it's billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne.
No! Are you shitting me? Half the fun of our relationship was the mystery. Now I know Batman is just some boring rich asshole with parental issues.
That's really reductive.
Thanks for ruining the funnest thing I
This
had
is so
going.
bad.
Now I don't even feel like torturing you.
I thought it might be the kind of thing Harley would do.
I don't care about Harley.
I'm sorry, look, I must have misread the situation when you kept saying her name.
Trying to be Harley?
Over and over and over.
Jeez, a lot has transpired here.
Not even that was fun. Wayne Tech promised an elect car by this
I'm very
year.
disappointed by the death of Scarecrow, though. I mean, yay to commit, but dude.
The guy at the flower shop said black roses don't exist in nature, so I had to dye these. Just wanted you to have a little bit of me in the ground with you.
Oh.
Oh, I miss you so much. If you can hear me, just give me a sign.
Harley?
What?
Hey there. I was just taking a little cat nap back here on the old rock.
Are you living here?
I don't know if I'd call this living.
You damn right. I'm an indoor plant. I'm supposed to get indirect sunlight.
I just hate the thought of leaving Ivy alone. Bounty's up to do.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot of zeros.
But why does he want your ass alive?
That's obvious. To make her watch her crew get executed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's gonna execute them, and then after he's throwing an 80s party. You don't have to dress up, but it's strongly suggested.
God,
Hades.
so many iconic 80s looks like I wanna go thriller.
Doing it at sundown tonight. Oh,
On the
nothing
chopping
like this
block.
How are you gonna stop Joker
horrific.
by herself when you couldn't even do it with Batman?
I don't know. I need a minute to think. What I'm gonna do may be a suicide mission. If I don't see you back here, maybe I'll see you on the flip side. All right, here goes nothing.
Oh, the tear. I dig her outfit.
Oh, hey, Harley.
I was just finishing Infinite Jest.
Their version of Sweet Child of Mine is... it's okay.
Release my friends.
Oh, what? I have a whole army inside this sick-ass tower.
If you don't do what I say, I'm gone.
Wow, that worked. I honestly didn't think that would work.
Welcome to my penthouse. I want you to put this.
Oh. He just wants to manipulate. He doesn't even care about it. He just wants to know that he can.
No, it wasn't until I got away from you that I realized how deeply
I don't understand why some fans
Want this?
want them together. It's such a fucked up, abusive, toxic relationship.
Well, you could. Certainly an option. Only fly in the ointment is if you blow yourself up, you'll take your crew with you.
Oh, King Shark.
How about you make this easy and put...
Don't do it.
Do it!
Do it!
Put this on, you let them go.
And if you don't...
Yeah.
I kill
You didn't kill him even if she puts it on, though.
Harley Quinn original recipe. I'm a man of my word. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Wait, he actually let him go? That is a first.
That we may live. Goodbye, Harley.
I'm in the costume, so what's the plan? Want me to make you a chocolate cake?
I have everything a man could want, but I'm not happy. And do you know why?
Because you're a textbook sociopathic narcissist with a chemical imbalance in your parasympathetic nervous system?
Hey, that's what Batman said. Hey, Batman, she said the thing you said. Anyway, no. The reason I wasn't happy was because we weren't together. It wasn't until I got everything that I realized it means nothing without you by my side.
Really?
Harley, you're
Don't fall for his bullshit.
It's the final. It's the final
I
test.
guess
Yeah.
I could never stay away from my pudding.
Yes.
You were always so unoriginal, stealing my ideas.
Fuck you. This is
Oh, they're both stabbing each other. Shoot. Yes! I can't believe I've ever wanted to watch the Joker die, but I want him to die. In this version, I want him to die. I have played the Joker so many times and I love the character, but not when he's in any way associated with her.
But that was all true. You see, I only have one weakness. You. And when you're the most powerful man in the world, there's no room for weakness. And so my only option is to get rid of you.
Then do it. Kill me!
Do you take me for a basic bitch? If I were to kill you, you'd live on forever, an emotional martyr in my soul. So I'm going to erase you from existence. Pick her up, follow me.
And how? Oh,
I
man.
made the mistake of creating you, and now I'm going to undo that mistake. This acid will erase all that makes you Harley Quinn. You'll be a nobody, a blank canvas, a stranger on the streets. Normal.
Don't do this! If you want to kill me, but don't do this!
Should have thought of that before you made me fall in love with you.
Ooh.
Let me jump! Let this last act of Harley Quinn be my own. You owe me at least that.
Sure, go nuts. Goodbye, Harley Quinn. Wait a minute. Did anyone hear
Yeah.
a splash? I've fallen in acid enough times to know that there should be a splash.
You're right about that, Puddin'!
How did you? Wait, where are those vines coming from? Oh, fuck.
They have to take him out. He knows Batman's identity and everything. Like, either they have to find a way to wipe his memory.
I knew I should have harpooned you in the head. One in the head.
Oh, maybe
one
he'll
in the
fall
heart,
into the vat and somehow he'll forget. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen.
Guess who's next?
Harley, you don't want to do this.
Poison Ivy looks incredible, by the way.
You're nothing without me.
You always tried to make me think that, but it's not true. I have friends that love and care about me. I'm moving on with my life with the people that matter. And that ain't you, Puddin'. Drop him.
Love to.
You don't want to do this. I've always supported strong female friends.
Ah, right, yeah. I can't believe I'm clapping at the demise of Joker. It's always been my favorite character in DC until this. Still my favorite, as long as she's not involved.
Charles, I love you, but we don't live in a Disney movie, okay? It was the renewing power of nature that brought me back. And, you know, maybe the tears helped a little too.
He's gonna blow up his own tower just so that no one else escapes. Nah, it's a dick move that this Joker would do.
He'll be okay, right? I mean, he's Batman.
Sure. I mean, you know, he's got the polymer suit with the... Oh, shit. Let's get out of here.
It's amazing the city even exists ever. I love that Wayne Tower literally just looks like Batman's head. He's really not even trying. The amount of devastation, like that, make 9/11 look like
No
nothing.
longer rules Gotham. Thanks to an 8.6 earthquake, there's no longer Gotham left to rule. And
There you go.
Batman is missing. More updates as we get them.
This would make global news.
And I
Yeah.
just want the record to reflect that I always had faith in you, Harley. Did not doubt it for a moment.
I did not feel the same way, but am so glad I was wrong.
Justice League is gone, same with the Legion of Doom, and the Joker's dead. Gotham is in complete chaos.
It's so beautiful.
gosh, is he normal? All right, well, that was one heck of a season.
Yeah.
I think everything was kind of resolved except for the fact that there's no Gotham.
Yeah.
Not really. It's all like in ruins.
Yep.
And it makes sense. I mean, that's really what this whole season was and should have been about the whole time. I don't know why I would have even questioned it. Yeah, I mean, she's got everyone she cares about back, which is great. It was a proper resolution. Everything went according to, you know, traditional storytelling. Like, yeah, it was great. I do think that the Joker has forgotten who he was and is now going to have human skin for at least part of a season because he found out the secret identity of Batman, and that just doesn't seem like that's something that you would stick around. You would either have to be sent away to Arkham, you'd have to be killed, or you'd have to have your memory wiped. And I think the latter is what happened in this case. Well, and I don't know, but I assume that is the latter. You'd have to have one of those three, so I'm going to say that's pretty much what's happened. He's going to have aspects of his personality still around, but he's basically going to be like Jack Nicholson was at the beginning of the original Batman movie. Yeah. By original, I mean the 1989, yes, Batman movie.
The Killing Joke storyline.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Harley, it sucks that she had to put that outfit on, but it also makes sense because it's kind of poetic with the story because she has to, you know, give in to the villain one more time before final completion. I do think it's interesting that this whole time it's like I don't know what he wanted in the end. I think that's the confusing part. I guess he wanted to just kill her. I guess that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, deep down, I'm gonna toy with you and torment you one more time because I get kicks off of it, but I'm still gonna stab you and try and murder you. So, yeah, he got everything he wanted. He got Batman. Mm-hmm. He got Gotham. He got the Legion of Doom, technically. He got his own Legion of Doom.
Poor Scarecrow.
Poor Scarecrow. Yeah, poor Scarecrow. I'm surprised, because Scarecrow is my second favorite DC character, next to Joker when there's no Harley around.
Yeah.
Man, I was such a fan of Joker. I'm still a fan of Joker. There is an association with her that... I love what they did with the Harley Quinn series, and it makes sense to make him a villain. But I hope someday they can clear his name too. Mm-hmm. Because while we're doing a great job of clearing her name, we're making him impossible to like ever, which I don't like because I like the Joker. He was the thing that always drew me over to the DC anything, really. But right now I don't like him for understandable reasons. I don't like this version, obviously. And I don't like, I guess, most versions anytime Harley is involved. Which sucks because I like Harley, but you know. It's what it is. The rest of the characters are just kind of there, but it's glad that they're along for the ride. I felt so bad for King Shark when he was all like jammed in that little spot. Like he looked the saddest of all of them. I don't know why, he just did. It's nice that she was able to save them all. I can't imagine what the second season's going to be about because the first season was clearly about her getting, redemption for herself after all of the injustice that, had fallen upon her and that she was victimized to outside of consent under the Joker's sadistic and messed up control and manipulation. But yeah, she's a free spirit. It was pretty cool that she took him down in the end. And I mean, that's got to be a big deal for Batman. As long as he lived. Harley defeated the Joker.
Yeah.
More so than the Batman ever has.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it was everything that should have happened, right? Because in a good story, your character is obsessed with one thing.
Yes.
Or a few things. They don't get all the things they want, and by the end, they ultimately don't get any of it. Not always, but usually. Because they get something else that they've had all along, or that they deep down need more, that really is who they really are, and that's what happens in a good story. One of the funnier shows out there. It
really is.
It's so intense.
Very intense.
It's so freaking intense, this show. Good Lord, the amount of violence and vulgar language and even a little bit of sexuality, but that's at least strangely tamed in this America. America. But yeah, and how radical that she'd be the lead of a show like this. Like, we're gonna have Harley Quinn be the main character. How fun. Do they have another cartoon show? Like, you'd assume at some point they'd do a spin-off. Like, give another character.
No, because she was always more in like Batman. Because she was first introduced in Batman the animated series, but then she was, in like the Batman and like other
right, but
Batman
like
projects,
you'd think that the creators of this show would be like, let's do another show. I don't know what they would do, but
yeah,
I don't know. I guess I'd have to see what happens in season 2 of Harley, because usually spin-offs don't really occur until after a second season of the current show.
Of the current show, yeah.
But I would assume this show's got to be popular. Like, it's really ballsy. It's really well written. It's really out there. It's really funny. It's just, I would assume that the creators of this show would want to go off and do another DC-related character show.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I had to pick one, Scarecrow. No. It would have to be a prequel series.
It would have to be a prequel series.
They wouldn't give Poison Ivy, I don't think, her own show. They could, but I don't think they would. I guess they could do a Suicide Squad show and she could be in both.
Yeah.
That would kind of work.
That would kind of work.
But that would seem kind of betrayal of this show. Like, well,
Yeah.
which team are you on? Ooh, give King Shark his own show.
I was gonna
Predators are all
say
good
the
guys.
Gotham City Sirens.
They bad guys?
Yeah, well, it's her, Ivy, and Catwoman.
Yeah, but again, that still takes her
That's
away.
true.
We need to like find, who would you guys suggest if they did another show from the same creating team and writing staff and all of that of this show?
Oh, Bane. You're like, no. Bane's hilarious. I think Bane's hilarious in this show.
I mean, he's great. I like King Shark more. Queen of Fables somehow manages to survive the beheading. 'Cause, I mean, she did talk. And we give her kind of her own show. There you go, with a redemption arc where she can ultimately become good. But I don't know, that's going to be a long redemption.
That would be.
She's pretty dark and evil.
Yep.
I don't know. Guys' suggestions, I'd love to hear them, especially if you're a patron. Be cool to hear your thoughts on this. It was a great season. I enjoyed it all, and everything was, as I said, compiled, well written, put together, hit the marks, did everything it was supposed to do, and then more, and it was quite an epic finale. I enjoyed it.
Yep. And looking forward to season 2.
I'm very much looking forward to season 2. Yep.
And on that note, thanks for fanning out with us, guys.
Fans out!